you know, it's an interesting moment with everything that's been going on, with everything that we're trying to push forward, to think about this question of what does it mean to think about labor and labor organizing and unionizing, you know, especially to our friends in blue here. Because many people will tell you that being a cop, being a police officer is a, quote, good job. They will tell you that it's a very well-paid, respectable, honorable job. A job in which your job and your labor and your employment is protected by what some would call a union. We have to really think about that. We have to really think about what that means, that someone like Darren Wilson and all the other police officers that we've learned the names of across the past year are protected by these institutions that have nothing to do with how labor organizing actually began in this country. We know full well that as slave patrols and slave patrollers were capturing folks who were leaving enslavement and seeking freedom, we know that those police officers were also there in Haymarket Square, beating up folks who were fighting for their lives as laborers and as workers. We know that history. So that's going to be a huge part of our fight moving forward. And so to that point, that's something that we're going to try to address on Tuesday, the 25th. We do need support, right, to support this event. We can't talk about what it is to honor the labor of black trans women who are never valued at all, much less valued for organizing their own communities. But we can't talk about that. We can't talk about supporting that work without actually honoring their labor, their intelligence, and their expertise on this. So we do have an Indiegogo campaign that we do need help on. It is off to a slow start, but you know how these things go. We need to make this work. We need to show up for our sisters, for real. You can find it on the Black Lives Matter Facebook page. There is a Facebook event page for this event, Black Trans Lives in Labor. If you Google Black Trans Lives in Labor Indiegogo, you are bound to find this page. But we need all the support we can get. I don't care if it's, you know, $5, $1. Give your $1. Tell 5 friends. There you go. You gave $5. Okay. We really need to show up. All right. So we're gonna get together. We're gonna stay safe. We're gonna support each other. We're gonna love each other as we take our streets back. And we make it very clear that we're not gonna stop until we have a world in which this building, in which these so-called jobs that these people are doing right now, in which the prisons that we have are literally obsolete and irrelevant to the lives that we live. All right? Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!